I don't want that on the stream. I don't want to.
What do you mean? That would
I
increase
don't want
viewer
to
retention.
No. Wait, I don't want those viewers.
Yeah.
No, we were just done with that. Wait, did you do it?
Yeah, I just started it.
Alright, good.
I don't know what I'm listening to. This stuff is so awful. Like, Serbian music is so disgusting.
That's racist?
No, it's actually bad. Imagine like a bagpipe, but like
I like
electric.
bagpipes.
But like electric.
I don't understand. My brain.
Or like an accordion, but electric.
My brain cannot compute that.
It's awful. Dude, you don't need to bring the expendable anti-tank. You have it as a free stratagem.
Mm-hmm.
So don't bring it.
Mm-hmm.
You get one for free.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't listening to me.
I am. I'm ignoring you. Wait, no. I'm not. Yeah,
Strategically not listening, like...
Yeah, that's what we did. Remember, Anthony, in 1941?
Okay.
Hail Hirohito.
Oh, whoa.
That's some lore for you,
I'm
chat.
bring...
That doesn't exist.
I'm gonna bring... Ooh, what am I gonna bring? What am I gonna
The
bring?
sun.
Based. I don't know what I'm listening to right now. I love it. Oh, ow, loud, ow.
What?
I accidentally cranked my volume to max for a second there.
How'd you do that? You
Trying to
nut?
adjust it to be good, you know? Oh, I want to change my, what's it called? My channel, like, icon.
Sure. Send me a picture and I can do it.
I mean, what is it right now? Is it still just like an A or whatever? Or an N? Or did you actually
yeah,
change
it's
it to,
an
like,
N.
my... Yeah. Either my profile picture, because it's based,
What?
you know, llama with an MP40 and a German helmet.
I'm gonna look that up because to get a higher quality.
Yeah, because if I were to send it to you straight up, it'd probably be extremely low res.
Yeah. Why did that bounce all the way over there?
Alright, let's take care of the
Battle
enemies.
Titan.
Call in an expendable anti-tank or something, I don't know.
I did. I called in everything, you gumbaloid. Where's my thing? Huh? Where's... What's... Yeah! Doesn't let me move! Oh, you should call me on
Try to
the
land
ball.
on top of the Battle Titan.
Okay. Bomb. Where's he? Ah! Rats! I missed him by like an inch, bro.
Am I hitting him with this fire?
I don't think so. Rats! No, it's not letting me do it! Thank you. Careful of me.
You spawned underneath the charger that was on fire.
These nuts. I've died so many times.
I'd like to not be stun locked. Why can't I fucking stand up? Like I'm actually stun locked from standing. You're gonna get artillery barrage. You're also getting like stabbed in the spinal column.
I don't need a spinal column. I got freedom.
You're an invertebrate.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I'm just constantly stun locked. I am in a constant state of unable to walk.
This is fine.
Yeah, you're fine. fucking problem is that there's 2 bile spitters sitting here in a circle, just fucking artillery barraging us from above. We can't do shit about it.
Is this a wall? Why does it keep sending?
Ah!
You're fine, Anthony.
Yep, I'm great. I'm doing fine.
I know. Monkeys.
I didn't even get touched by that. I didn't even get touched by that. I just died to nothing. Holy fuck.
Why is my what? Whatever.
They're just gonna sit up there. Is that
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm just gonna stop speaking. Oh no, and I'm stun locked again. I'm randomly stun locked again. Didn't get hit by anything. Didn't get touched. Like literally just in a constant state of unable to run. In a constant state of unable to run. In a constant state of unable to run. Can't even see what's happening. There's so much shit.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Whoa, donkeys.
That won't hit you. That will though.
Rip me.
Telling me I only got 5 kills with that large ass group of enemies laying there? Be so fucking for real. And then I get jammed. Okay, just keep
Easy.
incessantly spawning Bile Titans because that's what makes this game fun. I can't shoot this one for some reason. And I can't stand either. I can't stand.
Ugh. What?
I can't spawn you in.
Thank you.
Welcome. I think I just cleared an area for us.
Donkeys. Oh, the bile tines are right on it. Okay.
Or I'm gonna get sunlocked. By nothing, mind you.
All around.
Why can't I stand? I press R3 like 1,000 times and I cannot stand. There's nothing on top of me, like, I mean, it's not like I'm being blocked. It's just literally my R3 button will not result in my character standing.
Dude, only has. Oh, there we go. Okay.
There and kill.
Donkeys.
That was not at all even gonna hit me. That assuredly missed. Why can't I, like, just press R2?
I wonder how this game looks like maxed out on PC.
What do you mean?
Like graphical settings?
Because it's PC?
Huh?
Because it's PC?
What?
Oh, you could have told me you were fucking dead.
Yeah, I'm dead. I said I wonder how it looks, not why it looks.
Oh. I don't know. Okay, we're spawning another Bile Titan.
I mean, Anthony, this is what the players want. No, rats.
Why am I constantly stun locked? I
It-
didn't get hit by anything.
Crane game.
Well, I won't be able to spawn you in for a moment.
That's
Matter
fine.
of fact, if I die now, we just lose. Explain to me how an enemy that is not a tank can literally survive an anti-tank. Like an enemy that is certainly
Well,
smaller and lighter than a tank
Well,
can
because-
survive a tank.
Anthony, the weapon is designed for a
For
tank.
tanks. Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, if you shot
So you're
child...
telling me, like, if I shot a hippo with a
I mean,
80
that's a bad
millimeter-
example. I mean, it's a hippo. That's like nature's tank.
If I shot a hippo with an 80 millimeter anti-tank round,
We don't know how
it
that
would
will
die.
respond. We don't
it'd be
know.
very dead.
I mean, let's go to Africa right now and shoot
Shoot a hippo with a
hippo.
friggin' 80 mil, like, what's it called? Heat charge. Yeah.
No, with a Besh charge.
Please no, Besh. Besh would have a hard time penetrating a hippo. Generally.
Wait, Besh is real? I thought that was a meme.
Hesh.
Yeah,
Hesh
well,
is-
that's different than...
Well, you know,
Innocents perish with every
Besh,
wasted
Hesh, whatever.
We must act.
Bum, 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 bum. What are troopers?
So, like, when are we playing DayZ again?
We ain't playing now. Oh,
Huh?
but then I have to end the stream. The stream's only been on for 11 minutes.
11 minutes. Yeah.
No, we can do Daisy if you
11
want.
is 11 is enough to make the masses happy, isn't it?
The masses. I have 3 likes. One of them is me. No one else is watching them. Ouch.
How do you have 3? Wait, how do you have 3?
Ouch.
No, I mean like mathematically, if no one else is watching.
Well, you can just like it and then leave.
Damn, bro got likes from a like bot.
Oh yeah, I bought a like bot for 2 likes. Yeah.
No, just like some random like bot on YouTube or something.
No.
Hey Manny, you want to
Oh,
go
we-
somewhere else now? Do you want to go somewhere else cool, out of bounds?
No.
How about back here?
Innocents
No.
perish with every wasted
You want to go check out the
I
eagle?
said no.
Really? You don't want to
Yeah.
check out the eagle?
Yes, no, come on, let's play.
Alright, we will not do a high level mission because there is only 2 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And who will we be fighting? The clankers or the buggers?
The bugs.
Alright. Go to not 45.
Yeah, so as I was
Fourth
saying, I
round.
wonder how this
Shit.
game looks maxed out on PC. Like, graphically. Because, I mean, it already looks real good on performance on PS5. So maxed out on PC? Sure.
I don't know, go like watch a PC video of this game.
No.
See you later.
I'm voicing a question I have to you, not speculation.
I'm sure that it'd
I'm
be
not.
higher res, and you'd be able to
Oh,
run
really?
more than 60 frames, so that'd be nice. You'd be able to run like high res on 60, probably. Depending on like,
depends
what your
on.
setup is.
Yeah. I say over here, yeah.
I don't know, that's all I can say for certain. Please don't bring the expendable anti-tank. You have one of those for free. It's a waste of a slot. Bring something that you can use, please.
Does it give me 2 of them options or no? Like, do
Did
I
you
only
check?
get 1 anti-tank slot?
Did you check last game?
No, did you?
No, because I didn't bring the expendable anti-tank.
Fine, Anthony.
gives you
just,
one for free.
Just for you.
You can call it in for free. Every
for
70
you.
seconds. You don't even have to bring one.
I said just for you! I'm picking something. We'll do bomb 'em.
There you go.
I like the uniformity of all blue. The Smurfs are the
Well, I
superior
like being
race.
able to like actually kill the enemies. You know what I mean?
Wopskis. What's up,
God damn it.
How many hours do I have on this game?
Oh, you don't even want to know how many hours I have on this game already.
How many hours do you have on this game already?
120.
Zoink.
My bad, that is incorrect. 119.
Oh, dang, you said 100 zoinkies.
Yeah, upwards of 100 already. I am a cancerous, tumorous growth upon this earth. Okay, you don't need to call all of them in off the
Yes,
ribbon.
I do. I want number 2 go up for my stratagem used. Number go up. Where are you?
Number go up.
Number.
No run activate.
Number.
Dropping package. I've got
Number.
package.
Alright, I'm gonna fight these goobers.
Northeast.
Alright.
You want
Oh,
help?
cock rock.
Huh?
Tracking location. South.
It's a rock shaped like a cock and it has super samples on level 7 missions.
I'm streaming.
Is cock that bad of a word?
I don't want. That's now immortalized in the stream.
Oh no, man, he hangs out with a guy that says the word cock. Ah! How dare Manny, he's such an imbecile.
Ouch.
Stop dodging my bullets, you stupid scumbag. Is that
Dang.
vulgar enough to
So
you?
these guys get melted to an MG, but to a freaking anti. Okay, now I see what you're saying. Okay, I agree with you.
Yeah. Like, I shot him with the whole ass anti-tank round and he was still alive. Didn't hit his leg or anything, I hit him, like, square in the side of the torso. There's just random parts of them that, like, say the side of their torso is randomly super armored for some reason. Right, their heads are weak. The back of their ass, like the very back, is super weak, but the middle section is extremely
Anthony,
armored.
help me.
Yeah, I see. Maybe that's why you should bring a stratagem that isn't a
These
gun.
I did. That's the one time I do. You're like, oh, maybe you should. Like, bro.
Yeah,
But
but that's
it's-
a 380 barrage. What do you do with that?
I'm all. Do you know any civilians nearby?
No, I don't see any.
Well, then it's useless.
Calling in reinforcements.
I just gotta keep shooting him in the face. He can't spit at me if he doesn't have a face.
Bro, stun locking him.
Democracy is
You have no mouth to spit from. How will you spit?
They have no trees to hide. How will they hide?
There's no trees to speak Vietnamese from.
Anthony, come help me.
You don't look like you're. Oh, I'm activating artillery.
These no.
Wait, you don't want artillery? You don't want to bomb them?
No. Yes.
That's awfully bomb it.
Oh, and now you get over here.
I've been right here.
You've just been right there waiting. Seeing if I'll live or
I've been
die.
right there, activating the bombs.
Where did I die?
Dropping a pin. Northeast,
East.
100 meters.
East from where you are. Dead east.
There we
Dead,
go.
dead
Thank you.
east. Welcome.
Why is it dead east? Why isn't it alive?
Because I'm about to remove east. I don't know.
Private, do you see the east? Sir, yes, sir. I don't want to anymore.
Private, pull out your
Flamethrower.
compass.
Flamethrower.
last reload.
Yeah, like objectively, The machine gun is so much better than the heavy machine gun.
Yep. It can do everything a heavy machine gun can do, except, you know, with twice as much ammo and half the recoil.
Yeah, again, like, I don't notice any more damage from the heavy, so it's useless.
Yeah, it's very marginal. Like, it's like 1 or 2 less bullets to kill the average enemy. The average heavy enemy. Okay, which building do I need to destroy this one?
Bomb.
Hey man, you know what you should do?
What?
Lure them over here, so I can kill them with a hell bomb. Oh yeah, lure him over here. Stop shooting him, stop shooting him.
They're already dead. I grenaded them and most of them died.
Oh, god damn it. There we go. Alright, there's 3 beacons that direction, so let's go for them. There's another beacon west. And there's a resupply. Did you call a resupply off the rip right here?
Yeah.
How about it?
Because we already have another resupply.
Feel lucky on that one. That's all that is.
New mag.
Whee! Oh, ow, oh! Sorry, I just broke my kneecaps to get over here. I'm keeping them off your left side.
Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, there. You don't have leg privileges anymore. Hey, don't shoot me.
No, you good.
Out of ammo.
Good shit.
Thank you.
What are we looking for here? Launch code.
Yeah. There's also a charger.
Yep, he doesn't really mind if I visit him. See, he
Do
doesn't seem
impact grenades break armor?
to. No.
Oh,
They just explode upon impact like a regular grenade, except, you know, impact.
thanks. I don't know, I feel like grenades should be able to break armor. I don't know about that.
I do too, kind of.
Careful where your whipping died.
I'm not gonna shoot you. The buffoon is flummoxed.
More like flambéed.
That is not a real word.
Flambéed
basic
is a real word.
There's a base over here. Let's Manny, I will break your kneecaps. Come over here. Okay, flambéed is a word. My bad. Manny, are you okay?
Yeah. Flambe with a tele on it. Yeah, so you good?
I did not even get the chance to look at him.
Okay. So anyway,
Huh.
it's you cover food with liquor and set it alight briefly. Where'd you die?
That direction. Just like call me in, throw me as far as you can. That direction that you're facing. Northeast. Dead northeast. That's northeast, or that's east northeast.
These nuts? I mean, it's the same thing, really.
I literally just peek over the top of a ridge and immediately get melted by a fucking, what is it called?
Yeah, that's why this is realistic.
Like, there wasn't even the opportunity to do something. It was
Yes.
just, I peek and I died.
Yes, Anthony. Welcome to war. Good job, Anthony.
Like, all I needed to do was throw 3 grenades. That's all I needed, but I didn't even have the opportunity to do that shit. I mean, these aren't fucking Iraqis with guns. These are just regular-ass bugs. They're insects.
With guns.
And somehow he knew I was there before I even showed up, enough so that he could prime his attack. That's the thing, is that they have to prime their attack. Usually. This motherfucker didn't. He was just ready off the rip. I peek and brrm, dead.
Okay, so let's go.
Yeah.
There's a big nest. Do you want to hit everything?
Yeah, it's only a level 5 difficulty. It shouldn't be that hard.
Level 5? Oh, that's easy. Where are we
There's a
going?
beacon to the south that I'm gonna grab, and then we'll head west, I suppose.
There's glorb nuts.
Well, of course there is.
Mission at 30 minutes
This is the
remaining.
glorb nut home, like.
New mag.
Much as there is sharks in the ocean, there's glorb nuts in Glorb Town. What? Huh. Remarkable. I don't know about you, but I think I'm the one holding the weapon with fire. Manny, I'm your teammate.
I know. Whoop.
Shoot him in the head.
What head?
I mean, like, I had the flamethrower in my hand,
The Flammenwaffe. Yeah.
and I set alight everything except for me, right? I mean, I was standing extremely far away from all of the fire. There was no fire near me. So I guess my fucking flamethrower is defective or something.
How dare
it
you
just
say that?
ignited
Super Earth
me?
only supplies its soldiers with the best equipment.
Like,
Dropping a pin. Southwest. 300 meters.
I just don't get how I could set myself on fire just using this weapon. I get it, it's a fire weapon, but name a single game where you can just accidentally ignite yourself randomly. Just randomly, you will be set alight if you use the flamethrower.
Hmm.
God, the thing isn't even powerful enough to kill a small enemy in a reasonable amount of time. My arm is fine.
Dang,
What
he
the fuck
was
is my character talking
soaking
about?
it out. There's a charger, by the way.
I just got set alight by nothing again. I just got set alight by nothing again.
You're fine.
Literally nothing. There was no fire anywhere. You should die here in just one moment.
There's some stems over here if you need them.
There we go.
And
Yeah, I
too.
desperately need them because I literally had to use 2 stems just now just to keep myself from dying to my own weaponry. They buff the flamethrower, they make it do more damage, like that's great and all. How about you fix the fact that you ignite yourself more often than you ignite enemies? Because that's the problem with the flamethrower. Not that it didn't do enough damage. It did a pretty decent amount of damage. Maybe not the best, but it was okay. The problem was that you were more a liability to yourself than you were the enemy bug or bot population.
Mm-hmm.
Another charger.
Let's just not deal with them.
Yeah. Oh, well, nothing we could do about this one. He's guarding the space.
We'll distract them, and I'll run in.
He's very much after you.
Thanks, Anthony.
I can't do anything. Once they pick who they want to aggro on, they
You
stay
should
aggro.
sacrifice yourself for me. Joking. Whoa.
I can't move now. I can't stand up. Who knows why? No one could tell me why. No one at Arrowhead.
What? What is happening? No! Racism. Thank you. Oh, is that another bug breach?
Can't do anything. Fucking bile spewer 10 kilometers away shoots at me, so
Oh,
I have
shoot.
to dodge, but there's nowhere to dodge because the charger is up my ass.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Monkeys.
And my weapons have vanished. Okay, come on. Come on. If fire can one-tap me in like 2.5 seconds, then it should not take an entire drum to kill this charger. There we go.
Oh, there's...
You know, that's an
Zonkies.
extremely large disparity. Fire can kill you in literally half a second, you know, with your armor, which only presumably has to be heat resistant, given that you drop in
Wait, I don't have any
pod.
nades.
I have 6.
Monkeys. Why am I in the
Don't
middle of...
Oh, that is a extremely dense population of bugs. Well, now you have nades?
That was the plan all along.
Okay, die please. Die please.
Point me to the enemy. How about a nice cup of liberty?
One more?
There we go. Easy. Whoops.
Throwing grenade.
We have 22 minutes. Where's my stuff?
Mag's empty. New mag.
You don't appear as though you are having an extremely great time.
I'm fine.
Last reload.
Hey, you know what I could actually use
What?
for the first time? Ammo.
No. Just kidding, yeah, I got you.
Here.
Manny giving me ammo when it's actually tactically advantageous? Let's go!
Never again.
Never, yeah. Let's be sure that does not happen again.
And then by the missile, there's another thing. Another large and another small bug hole.
Requesting air support.
Yep. I'm taking out this large one.
They're fine.
Ooh. When in doubt, Flammenwerfer.
Easy. Oh, it's not.
Watch out for the fire. If it's on the ground, it'll set you alight.
For real, for real?
Occasionally.
Occasionally based.
Yeah, I mean, like, right now you somehow walked right over it and the game didn't really care. But anytime
I didn't
even
see
get close
any on
to
my
it,
screen. So
really? Okay, so that's why. It was client side
that's
for some
our
reason.
objective. You want to hit these gorboids.
Yeah, because it's a beacon. I didn't get hit, I dodged. Thought that was kind of the whole point of being able to dodge. But, you know.
Oh, dude, remember when I said Payday 2 on PS4 is so crusty?
I think so, yeah.
Dude, I'm playing on PC. It is so fun. I've got 20 hours in it. And that may not sound like a lot to you, but in Helldivers 2, I now have like 23 hours. And Helldivers 2 is literally one of my favorite games of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So, the game's actually really fun if I can see what I'm doing. Like, literally, both the frame rate and the resolution were awful on PlayStation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I
And
played
now-
Payday 2. It's fun.
Oh yeah,
on
no, dude,
PlayStation?
it's real fun. But
It's just, yeah, it's an older game. It's a little bit crunchy. Biggest thing for
no,
me is
it's
resolution.
super crunchy. No, the frame rate. I can deal with low resolution if
Right.
I can see the low resolution frames multiple times.
I mean, I just like to be able to actually see my targets. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? If I can't actually see them, then it's fucking point.
What? You shot him.
Yeah.
Racism.
Alright, here, you know what?
Hey yo. Hey yo.
It's not that big of an explosion, it's just explosive.
No, that wasn't that big.
Yeah. Not insane,
Oh,
like
it's a
it was
bug hole.
big, but...
Oh.
No, it's a bug breach.
Oh, these not. Is he mutilating my corpse? Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, they are vile. Or vile.
I was about to say, but now you must be shot.
Oh, no, 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 please. I have a family.
They're next.
Anyways, let's continue being a menace to society. Or like a mild inconvenience to society, I guess.
Mild inconvenience. Bro, you was not a menace, you was a mild inconvenience.
Yeah, I made that joke once. I was like, I'm gonna be a menace to society.
Dennis
All my friends were like, bro, you're not a menace to society. And I was like, then what am I? And they just stuttered. And I was like, bro, I'm like a mild inconvenience to society. That what you're saying? I really have to make this joke for you?
Dennis the mild inconvenience. You know Dennis the menace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so, like, different from the original name that I had to make sure.
Make sure they're adequate. Hey, just get in here. We can defend this area pretty easy. Come to me. Come. Manny, Manuel.
Shoot them.
I can't see
Oh,
them.
I died. Well, how did my health go down that fast? What?
They can two-tap you.
These
If they get you stun locked.
That's racism. And trust me, I know racism.
I was raised around it. Taught it from a young age.
And where's my stuff?
Ready to liberate.
I've spent my entire life enhancing my racism. Oh,
Bless you.
bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bro, he's he's sneezing like a freaking cartoon character.
What kind of cartoon? Like a Japanese cartoon or like?
What? No, cut.
There's a big difference. I mean,
I want you to stop talking. Forever. You going
well, no,
into the
I'm not
forever
talking about
box.
head. I'm just talking about like anime.
You going into the forever box.
There's nothing inherently bad about it, other than like the workers' violations.
L. Workers do
Oh,
not
worker.
need
Hey, there's a
rights.
charger behind you. Hey, there's a charger behind you.
I
Hey,
know.
there's a charger behind
How
you.
how did that little gore boy do so much damage?
I can't move. Hello? I can't move. I can't stand up. I literally cannot move. Oh, I know. I don't even have stims.
I lit him up from behind. There we go.
Yeah. It only took a hit or two. Transformer? Hey, go up there and pull that lever next to the charger.
Yeah.
I've got this one.
Good shit. Now we spread democracy.
Democracy. Is there any stuff, ammo?
I see a loot location down there that might have ammo.
Or let's check over here real quick.
There's a convoy of bugs in my way.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Alright, let's go. Loot location northwest.
Mm-hmm.
Also a few bugs. Oh, wow. For super! Oh, shit. I don't have ammo. Wait. Pause democracy, pause democracy.
Democracy never
Alright, democracy
stops.
unpaused.
Come
Oh,
on.
you stupid son of a bitch. He was literally on fire and somehow managed to call in a bug breach. Fuck you. Oh, and I set myself on fire without touching any fire. There's no fire there. What the problem is that whatever code they have for, like, the logic behind how grass gets set on fire, like, that's how the flamethrower, it can set the grass on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It like, applies, like, a sticky flame to the ground. Which is really good, because you can block off enemies. The thing is, the logic behind it is extremely buggy or something, because it'll just set the grass directly underneath you on fire occasionally. Right? Instead of the grass where your flamethrower is actually impacting, it'll just set the grass under your feet
Oh, zoinkies.
on fire. All I'm saying is they stim, motherfucker, stim. I can keep them from spitting just by shooting them in the face. It stuns them. It keeps them from being allowed to spit. They're dead.
No, they are.
Just needed to be sure that they were really dead or something.
Yep.
Last reload.
Okay, not a lot of loot here.
Calling down supplies.
Sheesh.
New mag. Out of ammo.
And thing is, the sticky flames are completely worthless anyway because they don't actually ignite the ground hot enough to kill bugs.
Really?
Like, it'll kill you, but it will not kill any bugs. So, I mean, above all else, it's just a bad mechanic because it doesn't even do anything. It doesn't work.
There's a supply over here.
Oh, cool. I think I'm pretty much full on everything. I could use some flamethrower ammo.
Oh, you need
know,
some ammo?
I
got
led I think I'm fine. Never mind, actually. I led a charger off that cliff over there.
Nice.
He tried to charge at me, and he just kind of, you know.
We got 10 minutes.
Yep. I don't think we should do that mega base. Well, actually, I think you should throw your artillery on it, and then we can just like ignore it. See
Yeah,
if the
okay.
artillery does it. You know what I mean?
Well, let's start launching the ICBM because it has to do some stuff.
Yeah,
And
it'll
then-
have some time-based stuff.
Yeah, we'll go. See, we're smart.
Man, objective near your position, bro. Shut up, nerd. Alright, don't let these motherfuckers call in a bot for a drop thing.
Wait, for real?
Thing.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
That I was really.
yeah,
I shot
it's
him!
fine. I shot him too. The game doesn't care.
He's being racist. Oh shoot, that's a charger.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill the charger instantly, right quick.
Okay. Is that another foot breach?
No, I don't think so.
Huh. Yes.
Manny Manuel.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit, where did you come from? There was not another bug that way. I literally swept that entire region.
Thank you.
Alright, just go over there and, I've started the thing. Just go over there and throw your artillery.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the 380 barrage in the very center of that bug nest to the
Yeah,
north.
I got it. I got it.
And then, just come back here. Don't even bother with fighting them.
Is it big enough, even?
Requesting orbital.
The nest or the bomb?
The bomb.
Orbital barrage incoming.
Well, it's a barrage of bombs. For about 30 seconds or something like that, it'll do little bursts of 3. And each bomb is capable of destroying, like, everything. Yeah, that's a new sound effect. That's really cool. Remarkably, it's still intact.
Wonder if it even got anything.
Probably got some of them. I can't imagine that it failed.
I can.
I mean, I've wiped out entire nests before just by tossing it in and forgetting.
Yeah, I got like nothing.
Huh. I have airstrikes, I have napalm, I have all that stuff. That's a lot of enemies. I don't think you should really do that.
Okay. Right. No, let me. Where's my keys? There, give me.
Yeah.
Yes. I better.
Yeah, you might want to run.
Can't get up. Easy.
Alright, there's
We only need to destroy one
Two
more,
more.
I think.
2. Yeah, I'll go do that.
Yeah.
New mag.
Well,
Hell, while I'm at this, finish off those enemies and then go back to the ICBM, please. I'll be fine over here.
easy.
Wow, I just got hit by nothing. Please stop doing that, game. I just got hit by nothing. Please
You
stop
want me to
doing
send
that,
you
game.
back there?
Yeah, just send me back over here, like, vaguely.
Gotcha.
Watch out with those enemies on your right. Watch
Yeah,
out with
didn't
those
see
they're calling
'em.
in a bug breach. They're calling in a bug breach. Don't you hear
I
them?
was already using a stratagem.
Okay, well, the stratagem doesn't matter. You should kill them.
No, I was doing, like, typing one in. I can't calculate all that, bro.
On tunnel 3. I got the terminal.
I guess.
New mag.
I love how I set these motherfuckers on fire for like 30 seconds straight and they're still pretty much at full HP.
It's not like
Another rail cannon, resources, charger. Be aware if you die, we can't reinforce you for another
Thanks,
minute.
Anthony.
So just keep running, I guess.
Let me stand up! Dude, I am hitting the button. Nothing is stunning me. It's just being Gorby.
Okay, do not go towards that beacon. Go
What
to the other
beacon?
side. No, no, no. The big red one.
I don't see that behind me, you Gorb nut.
I just got one tap to half HP by something that missed me. I literally watch him miss to my right by such an absolutely comedical margin. And yet I still take half my health instantly. Like, what? Misses entirely. Half my health disappears. Like those fucking idiots that say, defeat your calcium powerful and, you know, even a near miss will blow limbs off or whatever. Like that fucking comedical.
Engaging terminal.
What's it E4?
Alright, yep. I am sufficiently done using this fucking piece of shit weapon. Literally, the machine gun has a easier ability to...
I'm gonna go get that bug hole. The last one.
Oh yeah, there's like one over there.
Yeah.
Alright,
Wish me luck.
I'll launch it. And then we've got 3 minutes to get back to... Matter of fact, I'm gonna launch it and I'm gonna start heading towards extract because...
You have accomplished liberty's will. Extract at your discretion.
Throwing grenade.
You okay?
Yeah.
Fire it up.
What? Finally.
There you go, yeah.
Sample collected.
Yay, nuke.
Bomb him. Bomb him again. So we do everything.
Yep, we won 100% of this mission.
Base, bum, 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 bum.
Dropping a pin. Southeast. Far.
Be aware there is a charger, like, around there somewhere, I think. Oh no, right there.
Oh,
You're good right there.
Maybe.
That's a dead charger.
yeah, I
There's a
know.
Very loud
But you
charger
marked
there.
that, and so I decided to go right,
Yeah,
which would
yeah.
be right into...
Into the real charger, yeah.
Yeah. Zonkies.
Anyways, we have 2.5 minutes. And that means that we probably won't have stratagems for the last, like, 30 seconds. Before the, extract pelican
Don't worry, I'll
picks
call
us up.
all mine in.
Yeah.
Or I already did. Wait, no, I have 1, 2.
Yeah, you have that 3. Don't use that 380. Whatever you do, just don't use it. Unless you want to toss it like super far away outside of the extraction zone. Don't put
Nah,
it anywhere near
Anthony,
the extraction.
I'll put it right on the extraction zone. Yeah.
No, I mean like it'll destroy everything in about a 50 or not 50. 50 meters in every direction, so 150, I guess.
What's that in freedom? Oh, Anthony, look, it's
A
like
lot of
exactly
temperatures.
timed. Like, look.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Oh no, that one's 10 seconds faster, but whatever.
Calling down supply.
Deploying equipment package.
Requesting advanced
Put the extra. Why'd you put the resupply there?
These nuts. Well, I
Like where
just
the
threw
enemies
it.
are.
I just threw it.
Oh. Oh shit.
Minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Is that charger dead?
Don't shoot him in the ass. Shoot him in the face. Like it literally takes like 2 seconds to just burst them in the face and they die.
These nuts.
But if you shoot their ass, they explode and they'll kill nearby enemies. Another charger to your right, another charger to your right. Dodge, dodge.
Yeah, you're it. Let me get up.
Oh shit. He just got stunned on something. I don't know what he
Anthony, I'm
could have possibly
stuck.
gotten stunned on. Stuck in what? On what? Where?
Nothing.
Why can't that? Why? I just unable to shoot there for a second.
What? I did it.
We got another reinforcement. You get a reinforcement, only one every,
Yeah, I know.
like at a maximum of one. Just pick your shit back up, I guess.
And that's a charger. I see on me.
Okay, we're out of stratagems.
Nice.
Cover me, I'm reloading, cover me, I'm reloading. There's a hunter. Kill that hunter, kill that hunter.
Where?
To the right, to the right.
There's a charger.
Yep, I heard him, thankfully. Watch out, Pelican might shoot at that charger, and if Pelican does, then it might kill you because it's explosive rounds. Oh, I think Pelican just crushed the charger. Let's go.
Base.
I get him.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum 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 bum
Easy.
bum 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 bum. Yeah. Honestly, this game should have had a April Fool's update. Imagine what they
No, they need to focus on real updates, Anthony.
could have done. Make like the Chargers pink or something.
No. Wait, I don't think we did one.
Yeah,
did
we missed a radar dish.
Where? I didn't see it.
I didn't see one either.
It's being racist to us.
Bow, 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 bow. I mean, that's like 20 XP lost. Oh no, 100. Never mind.
Well, it's actually 170 because with the 75% plus. So yeah.
No. It was 20, but plus 170% or whatever, 70%. Yeah.
What?
Then it'd be 100.
That's
It shows
not,
you. We got 500.
That's
of 600.
not how it works.
We got 500 of 600. The
Okay,
potential
little.
that we could have gotten was 600. We got 500. So we
Why is there so many
that.
bombs now? What?
Oh, because I've upgraded my.
Oh,
thing.
based. More freedom.
More freedom.
So let's see. I used 7
You shot more
stratagems.
bullets. Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Easy on
Oh
that.
shoot, Anthony, get your shots up, bro. What the?
Yeah, that's called you're using an LMG.
I only have 7% less accuracy than you do. Okay. So per mag. Wait, how does that work? I think
Bullets
still
you have in
per
the
mag.
magazine, like,
I think still per mag you are more accurate, but I hit more bullets than you.
by shooting
by
more bullets.
by like
Yeah,
3
accuracy
times.
by volume of fire.
It's not accuracy, but I had 68. You had 74. Don't be like, like, bro. Don't even.
I mean, I only fired 890, and of those 890, I hit 665.
Yeah, and I hit
So I only missed
2500.
Well, you missed 12,000 or not 12,000, 1,200. You missed 1,200 of your shots. I missed 200.
Liberal.
Of course, out of 3,700 shots, hitting 2,500 is still extremely good. Right?
Yeah.
68% accuracy. But that still does mean that you missed 1,200 times.
It means these nuts.
It means, Manny,
No
good
worries.
job.
Thank you for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy.
Anyway, what was my friend talking about?
Something stupid.
Legends free right now. You should buy. Well, I can't buy something that's free. What is Legends? Oh, Minecraft Legends. What, like on PS Plus or something? Is that like April?
Wait, is it April? Yeah, it's April. So wait, let me see.
Yeah. Minecraft
The hour
Legends.
of our
Huh.
next victory rapidly approaches.
What else is it?
Let us cleanse the
Skulls.
galaxy.
Probably
of
some
Backlund again,
stupid-
Probably. And then Immortals of Avium. What the
Avium.
fuck that is.
I think I forget if that was good or not, but it was definitely a big title.
Why does Microsoft keep releasing Minecraft-inspired, Minecraft Legends, Minecraft Dungeons, etc.? How about, like, Minecraft PS5 or
I
something?
told you already that might be a thing.
Yeah, I guess you did.
You goober.
But still, like, Minecraft Legends, Minecraft, fucking Dungeons, it has ray tracing, evidently. Like, fundamentally, Minecraft is an extremely
it's a top-down.
low... Yeah.
That's a top-down game, is it not?
Well, even Minecraft as a whole, like, if you compare Minecraft's graphical fidelity versus
Dirt.
Helldivers, versus Dirt, like, Minecraft has an extremely awful graphics.
I think
Period.
Minecraft and Helldivers 2 are slightly different things, Anthony. First off, your head is not a square, so yeah.
I'm comparing games
Look,
in general.
Minecraft
is a 10-year-old
does not.
game.
You
even
can't
compared to other 10-year-old games, its graphics are extremely poor. But the
No,
thing is,
no,
they are
and- no.
extremely expensive for no
look,
reason.
Look. They're not poor. That's the game's art style. Okay. You look at.
No,
have you
I'm
ever
not
seen?
talking about that. That's not what I'm talking about.
No. Yes, that's how it works, Anthony. 'Cause
Yeah,
look,
the art style is different than the graphics.
No. They're intertwined. Okay.
Yeah.
Because look, you can improve Minecraft's graphics. You can get texture packs with actual
that's not what I'm
3D. No,
I don't care about the textures. I'm fine with the textures.
Anthony, I will shoot you in the face. You can get texture packs with actual 3D in them. So like the cobblestone, each rock is 3D, like
Yeah.
legit 3D, and you
Yeah,
can
it's
have
called
ray tracing
occlusion.
bouncing over that. No, it's called tessellation, actually. And you can
Well,
have all
there's
this
multiple ways
stuff,
to do it.
but that changes the art style of the game.
Yeah.
So it's not that, but what we need is resolution and performance. We need
Yeah.
FPS, because if you change Minecraft's graphics, you change Minecraft. That it's
Well, Minecraft's been changed already.
Yeah, but not too much.
It's been changed a lot.
No, come on.
A lot. Come on.
More additions. Like, how many times has this dirt block change? Is what I mean. Maybe like 3 times in 20 years almost.
Yeah, like two.
Like
two
we're
times?
we're approaching 20 years of Minecraft almost.
Mhm.
So,
I think it's more
yeah.
like 10
So
because
so
2011.
all I want them to do is just get the turn the resolution from crusty to good, and then the frame rate. I mean, it's like a pretty locked 60.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say locked, but I'd say 60. But
It's 60 that it
I
only
don't-
drops whenever you do absurd things. To
yeah,
the
and
game.
that's just because it's not native
Optimized.
to these
that's-
consoles.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is. It's not optimized. Well,
Yeah,
it's not
not
optimized
optimized
to
for
begin
newer
with,
consoles.
and it's
Yeah.
well, no, it's both. It's not optimized in general, and it's not natively on them. So that really hurts performance. Because even if it was optimized, even just for a PS4, that would be really good. And I don't think it's even like PS4 Pro enhanced.
Optimized, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, yeah, like on a PS4 Pro enhanced thing could certainly run 120 frames. The thing is, the game fundamentally
it can't
like
output 120 frames.
the things
PS4
that
Pro.
oh really? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that the PS4 Pro is all about like 4K or whatever, right?
Yeah, theoretically, it has the bandwidth, like the HDMI has the bandwidth for it. And I think
Right.
even the regular PS4 the HDMI has the bandwidth. It just it can't do
Yeah, it can't
more than
process
60.
that.
Well, no, theoretically it could. It just something just doesn't allow it. Even if the graphics is there, the display bandwidth is there, it doesn't. Like look, literally, if you had a picture of black, the max you could get is 60.
Yeah.
Just because that's just how it is.
Yeah, even
A
with no
picture.
Yeah.
So yeah. But it does kind of suck because the rumors for the PS5 Pro are the GPU should be like at least 45% more powerful. so that's pretty good.
Mhm.
The CPU only 10%,
Oh
and
shit.
and the thing is that is to get to that higher 10%, because it's basically the same, the rumored to be the exact same CPU as the PS5, but this one has a boost mode, so it can boost 10% higher, only if the GPU goes down by 1%. So that's not much, but still, like, you can't even give us 10% more CPU without impacting the GPU at all. Like, come on, guys.
Well, Sony, they're a bunch of jabs.
Oh, I'm streaming.
God damn it.
Ready for another mission, Helldiver?
Why are you like-
Hiroshima and
Why can't you be
Nagasaki,
normal?
right?
But yeah, so that definitely
I fall
sucks.
asleep
That
to,
it might be. Go ahead.
I fall asleep to videos of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Shut the. It might be enough to do 60 FPS on DayZ, just brute forcing it.
Okay, DayZ can run 60. I run
No,
60
locked.
on DayZ.
Locked. It doesn't do locked.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so this theoretically should be able to do
I mean,
a
I
locked
don't think
60.
very many games. This game doesn't even lock on 60.
Well, yeah, but a lot of games actually do.
I mean, not a lot that I can think of. Like maybe Call
Well,
of
you
Duty
don't play
games,
games.
because I never drop frames in those games.
Yeah, I would say.
I've never dropped
Call
frames
of
in
Duty.
Siege.
Yeah, Siege 2. So yeah, we agree.
Yeah, I've never dropped. COD and Siege are the only games that I can remember that
Okay,
I've never
but
dropped frames in.
and I'm not trying to brag or anything. Please don't take it like that. But I do. I'm pretty sure I have like a few times as many games as you do,
Oh,
and I've played a few times the games you have. So the
yeah,
finals
certainly. I don't have the
doesn't
money
really
for
drop.
that many games. Yeah,
The finals,
finals doesn't
really
drop too much.
Yeah. These not.
These nuts have never dropped.
It's cool that more games are getting like a lot more graphical settings. Like in Resident Evil 4 Remake, you can literally change like, I don't know what it is, like the hair physics or model.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you can just totally swap them for all, and obviously it looks better. But the PS4 or the PS5 can't do that with a lock 60, so you have to turn that off. But still, like it's great you have the option, because again, the PS5 Pro might be able to do that.
Yeah.
The
Exactly.
PS6 hopefully will definitely be able to do that. The PS7, so it extends the life of these games, and that's why like I was all for the PS5 Pro.
Yeah, like even games that are coming out should be built with the future in mind.
Because
Especially when it
look,
comes to
fine
graphical
if you can't go all out today, fine. But
just don't
at least
have it perma-locked.
Exactly. Well, the biggest thing is when it's locked by the engine. That's the worst.
Yeah.
The Creation Engine by Bethesda, I don't know about the Creation Engine 2, quote unquote, Creation Engine 2, and FromSoft, the dudes who make like Dark Souls and that, and Elden Ring, both their engines are locked to 60 FPS even on PC. Now, FromSoft's newest game, Armored Core 6, did get an update on PC to do 120, but from what I know, it's either 60 or 120. So no 90, no 100, no 75. It's just those two, which, you know, it's a step in the right direction.
Why is it always like 30, 60, 120? Especially on consoles, like it's
Well, that's
30,
just-
60, 120. Why is there no intermediate between that? Is that just like those numbers are the
No,
easiest? Or hertz rate,
there
maybe?
is, but you have to introduce more technologies to that. It's called VRR, Variable Refresh Rate, and so that just syncs up the display refresh rate to the frames your machine is pumping out.
Right. Okay.
And so, like, if you
So,
see,
like, all machines are built for like 30, 60, and 120, and then everything in between that is.
no, because there's so many things. The biggest thing is your machine, your display, and the game engine. Um, but um, but like in a lot of new PlayStation games, like from Sony, developed by Sony, they have a 40 FPS mode. Only if you have a 120 hertz display. That, to my knowledge, it has to be able to do VRR too,
Right. I
and
think my
so
monitor can.
yeah, so
You can test it on PlayStation 5. You can test like, if your monitor has VRR.
yeah, and 120 and 2K,
and
yeah,
120
it's cool.
and, yeah, all
But
that stuff.
so you so with that, it's usually it's basically the same as the quality 30 FPS mode, maybe a bit lower resolution and all that because the extra frames, but it's still like at 30 FPS you need all the frames you can get. So adding 33% more frames is a big deal, and it consistently
The
and
difference between
locked.
40 and 30 is night and day for me.
But the
personally.
difference between
I can
like
play on 40. I can't play 30.
the difference
40,
between
I'm fine.
like 120 and 144, even though that's 14% more FPS difference than 30 and 40, like come on man, like maybe you'll be able to see some people, but like come on, percentage wise it matters. It's diminishing returns,
Yep.
like that's why like you have 360 hertz monitors, and to my knowledge you don't have any 420 or 460, you have 560.
Uh-huh.
So 360 and then all the way to 560 hertz.
Right.
Just because like the difference, like you
So
need.
what's the graduation like from smallest to largest hertz rate? Maybe you probably don't know what the smallest is technically. It's probably
Well,
like 1 or 2.
for most things, generally speaking, consumer grade, it's 24, but you don't see any display like locked to 24. But that's an incredibly common frame per second because of movies,
Right.
and animation. So 24, 30, 40, 48, 50, but that's just for PAL regions, so that's Europe and I think South America.
Uh-huh.
But they're on 60 FPS now. 60, of course. You see some 75 hertz displays. Some phones have 90 hertz. There's some 100 hertz monitors. And then obviously 120, of course. 144, I did like 2 days ago, or I think yesterday, see 155, but I've only seen that on one monitor. 165, which is what my screen is. I think 185, and then 240, 360, and 560.
Yeah. Huh. And a lot of those like in between numbers are really just like use cases, like you said, movies, animation, etc.
Well,
They're more use case specific.
why I did a mix of like the actual display and
the
also
FPS.
like the content,
Yeah.
because there's the Hobbit trilogy by Peter Jackson that was filmed at 48 frames per second versus the standard 24. There's been like maybe 3 other things. Gemini Man, starring Will Smith by Sony Pictures, I believe, was filmed at 120 frames per second, and it's a movie. And on 4K Blu-ray, it's at 60 FPS, and that's like the only movie on 4K Blu-ray that is at 60. Interestingly
And when it comes
enough,
to movies, I've never really noticed frame rate in movies, to be honest. It's
yeah,
never something that
and
struck me.
the reason why is because you're not interacting with it. If you were
Right.
I mean, you already know. If you're interacting with the
we
game
usually
at 24 FPS, you, Anthony, will just, your brain will literally
Oh yeah, it hurts my eyes.
pop open
Like
your
whenever I'm
head
playing,
and leave.
yeah. Yeah, when I'm
Like,
playing
it is
DayZ
not
and I'm
doing
walking
it.
through a forest or like a town or
Yeah.
something, and my frames drop to 20, it actually begins giving me a headache. Genuinely.
Because you're interacting with it.
Yeah.
That's why like fighting games for like ever have always been a locked 60. Like no matter what. Like Tekken, Dead or Alive, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter,
Even
all of
older?
them, huh?
Even like older? Like
Yeah.
old, like
Mhm.
arcade?
Um
Wow.
yeah. Well, cuz the thing is with arcade in the 1900s, arcade like
The
all
90s.
all like arcade outpaced consoles by a lot for basically all of the 1900s. When you got into the early 2000s, consoles did overtake arcades, but that was mostly because
Portability or something like that?
arcades weren't as popular as home consoles. Because the thing is, like with an arcade, you can target your game for that hardware and that hardware for that game. So consoles need to be built to serve a lot of different games, game genres, and resolutions, and all this.
Hmm.
Arcade, theoretically, you could just make your hardware and your game for each other specifically. If you don't need more RAM, you don't put more RAM. If you need higher
Hmm.
CPU clocks, you put in higher CPU clocks. And so that's why they were, outpaced consoles for a bit. And also, they were more expensive too. Like, an arcade would buy a machine for whatever, and then they would just over the years recoup that cost. Whereas console manufacturers, like the max they'll take on a loss per unit is like $200, and that was the PS3 with Sony.
Right.
Nintendo usually actually makes a profit on their consoles, which is not very common at all, because they're just pretty weak machines. Like even when the Switch came out, it wasn't using high end hardware. It was using mid range chip from like 2 years prior to when it came out. So it's really old right now.
Hmm. So what that is to say that like Sony makes a lot of their money off of their partnerships with games, maybe,
Yeah,
or
no, that's
PlayStation Plus
they
sales.
actually Sony recently, like 2 years ago, announced that they do make a small profit on PlayStation or PS5s, and that probably would extend to PS5 Slims as well because it's smaller, uses a cheaper processing node, which is also more efficient, which means you can do less cooling, and again, just smaller
Hmm.
materials cost. So, they're probably still making a tiny bit profit on that. The PS5 Pro is the interesting thing, because of it's going to be an entirely new chip and more powerful, obviously.
Right.
So you need bigger power supply to supply that power. You need better cooling to get that heat away, and that means, excuse me, a bigger thing overall, which is, excuse me, also increases the materials cost. But
Right.
I mean, depending on Sony's plan for like say the PS6, I would have loved if they, and again, none of this has been confirmed, but I would have loved if they switched to like Zen 3 or 4 and RDNA 3.
Hmm.
Zen 3 and 4 is the CPU architecture. RDNA 3 is the GPU architecture. Because,
Hmm.
I mean, Zen 4 is probably like 40% more efficient and more powerful than Zen 2.
Right.
And RDNA 3 is probably like 20%. So
I'm gonna take
just
a piss
that.
right quick, but I'm gonna
Sure.
keep my headset on for you, so I'll be listening. Keep on talking. I'm interested.
So even just like if they used basically the same amount of compute units in the GPU, which is basically cores, same CPU core number of cores and all that, and clocks, like same clocks, you would get more performance at less power draw at the same clocks and same everything. Now, of course, that is more expensive because um, uh, they're a lot newer, But like, there's already rumors that the PS5 Pro could even be like $650. You know, and that's like, geez, that would make it more expensive than the PS3 at launch, at least not adjusting for inflation. So that is massive. So if they're gonna do that, like, I would have wanted more than just 10% more CPU, because I get there's another thing to that. They do have to do that for compatibility, but Sony and AMD, they got some smart dudes. Okay, they could have spent a bit more time and you know, put some more effort into it to get that higher performance with the backwards compatibility. Because the thing is, with the console, even like a PS4 Pro is different hardware than PS4. So you have to make it backwards compatible, or you have to target a completely separate machine for developers to make. Because with the PS4 Pro, how it worked is, if you wanted to, you could just develop for a PS4, and then it would still work on a PS4 Pro, maybe even a bit better. But you could also PS4 Pro enhance it, and then sets higher frame rates or higher resolution or better graphics, you know. So, but it's an entirely separate hardware, because you're targeting one specific thing. With PC, you don't really target much. You just kind of throw it out there, and people will sort it for themselves. But you can't do that with consoles because they have such constraints on them, and they're not using off-the-shelf parts. Like the original Xbox, you could basically make that yourself. You can make an Xbox yourself from just parts in the store. That was Microsoft's philosophy back then. But now it's their own custom thing, so you have to specifically...
They're like very proprietary. All the software and all of the hardware is
Well,
very proprietary.
Not the hardware, because it's using like Zen 2 cores and RDNA 2 cores, or GPU units, which they're found in desktops. It's just more, it's called semi-custom, because you're just tweaking some things, like maybe the cache on the stuff. And what cache is it's RAM, but it's a lot smaller, but a lot more faster. And you have it physically right by the cores, so they get the information they need right then and there.
Right.
Like my CPU for my PC, I got a Ryzen 5600X 3D, and what the 3D is, they stack more Vcache on it, and for gaming, it does a lot for it, because I get 3 times the amount of cache as 5600X. You know, and that really helps with gaming. With like productivity stuff, it doesn't really do anything. It's not going to hurt it, except that you can't overclock it, because you need the voltages just right. Because they weren't originally designed for 3D Vcache in mind. They just sort of slapped it on like 5 years after the whole thing was made. So, you know, they have to tighten the voltages down before 70, or for the 7000 series 3D chips, they can do overclocking, to my knowledge, because they were built with that in mind. Because literally, like, they just slapped on 2 extra layers of cache, and, you know, just willy-nilly, quote-unquote willy-nilly, but it really helps with gaming. And
yeah,
like that, I did have that thought, because all the PS5 Pro rumors, they don't mention anything about cache. And, you know, cache isn't the flashiest spec But like my CPU, the 5600X non 3D came out like 4 years ago maybe. But the 3D version of that, it's still like top 20 CPUs like 2 generations later. Just because of how, for gaming, just how big of an influence cache has. So, like I was thinking, like maybe to make up for that very meager 10% boost mode for the CPU, they could potentially triple the cache, and bada bing, you know, because for backwards compatibility, if it's built for say 16 or for 20 megabytes of cache, and the PS5 Pro has 60, then it doesn't use that 40 if it's not built for it, and then everything's fine basically, you know. But if it wants to, then it can take advantage of that 60, and you know, 40 extra megabits or megabytes might not sound like much, but it's very small on purpose. But again, it's literally right by the
It's small but speedy.
Well, yeah, no, it's super fast, but it's also right by it's literally physically right by the cores. And I remember my grandpa, because he actually used to build motherboards himself and chips himself, and he, you know, remembers like how important it was to measure out to super small distances, like, you know, distances, how
tolerances
everything is laid out, because a millimeter could give you a lot more performance, just a millimeter closer, you know, if you could, you know, because the data literally has to physically travel that, so you can either you know, make the lanes faster.
The amount of time that electricity can travel a millimeter is insanely fast. But
yeah, but I mean, you know, if you can make it faster, why not? And another thing is like, you know, the longer it is, the more expensive that is, because you have to get more materials to make it longer, and also the latency, because that's one of the biggest things is like the latency. Because generally for RAM, like actual system RAM, it's generally better to have lower latency RAM than higher speed RAM, because RAM's already plenty fast. Like you don't see much performance over DDR5 over DDR4 RAM, even though DDR5 can literally be double the speed, you know.
Right.
But DDR4 right now even has lower latency, and so for some things it is better, you know.
Right.
So, you know, speed, the latency is majorly important, you know. But I was thinking like for the PS5 Pro, potentially they could still do that, and because again, like my CPU is basically just a 5600X, which is basically a 5600, but the X has higher core clocks over the non-X, and then my 3D has higher cache. But that cache makes so much of a difference that it completely outclasses the 5600 and even the 5600X, which is basically the same chip, but, you know, just little improvements here and there can make a massive difference in gaming. So there's still hope that they could do that, and that could mean a big performance impact. But I don't know. But it's so annoying. Online, people are taking the rumors as if they're actually true, because this channel, and they're really good. This channel, it's called Digital Foundries. Like I love them. Watch a ton of their stuff. I've sent you like a few of their videos. The thing is, they did this like hour-long podcast on these rumors about the PS5 Pro and kind of breaking them down, and it was really good.
Yeah.
But I think they really messed up where they didn't emphasize enough, because they did say it, but they didn't emphasize enough that these are just rumors, because they called them official rumors, which so that it's probably like from Sony themselves, but not officially from Sony. So it still could just be potentially some goober at Sony who's like, haha, I'm a Sony employee, let me leak, quote unquote, these things. And it could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
But the internet took that as gospel, and they're like, wah, 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 wah. It's so annoying. Because, like, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying we don't know if they're wrong or right. You know? Because until Sony officially announces it and tells us the specs officially, it could be anything. Or it could not exist because they haven't even announced the PS5 Pro. Like, never mind the specs, they haven't even announced the SKU is real. You know? So, yeah.
Right. One thing, one thing that I was talking about earlier before this tangent is
What tangent? What you mean?
Minecraft, pertaining to Minecraft. Whenever
Yeah.
you look at Minecraft, my point was that in terms of like optimization and everything else, that game is bad. For a game that's
Yeah.
graphically challenged,
Yeah, no,
if you
it's
were to
not
make the
graphically
exact
challenged,
same
but
game,
it's again, that's the art style. But like, I'm
if you
with
were to
you.
make, I'm saying is, if you were to make the exact same game,
No,
exact
I'm
same
with you. I'm
fucking
with
art
you.
style,
I'm with you. Yeah, you're right.
you could make
even
it run
yeah,
fucking 4K 120 frames.
easy. Yeah, no,
Easy. Maybe
I'm
not
with you
4K
on that.
120 on PlayStation
Cause
5, but
no, I mean Anthony.
certainly one or the other. And potentially even ray tracing.
Mm,
Minus one of those other capabilities.
I don't know, because the thing with ray tracing is you have to have special textures for it in Minecraft, so that's a
Yeah.
whole new thing, and then that increases just the textures themselves increase the performance needed. But like I would like I'm with you. Like my
The game
brother
is simply
said
old
years
and not
ago,
optimized.
like probably 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
He was complaining that on PC, Minecraft only uses a single core. I mean,
Right.
and the thing is, all CPUs nowadays that matter at all are multiple cores.
Right.
You know,
So it's
like
just,
mine
it's
has
artificially limiting its own
yeah.
process.
And the thing is, like, it's not necessarily bad to have your game run on one core
Yeah.
because at least on PC, what you do is the PC will lower the clocks of the other cores so it can divert more power to that one core.
Right.
And so, that could be a good thing. And when it was built, there wasn't many multi-core CPUs, or
Exactly.
multi-core like this. But
In 2011 or whatever, yeah.
yeah, but like my chip, it has 6 cores and 12 threads. And a thread is basically sort of like a virtual core, because it's called hyperthreading. So it's effectively its own core. So,
Right.
so like 6 cores, 6 actual cores, 12 threads on a $200 CPU is amazing. My brothers, they both have 8 core, 16 thread CPUs. Intel's newest things, they have like 24 threads. They're weird because they have big and little cores. Only the big cores have hyperthreading and multiple threads. The little cores don't, and they're their own thing. But for AMD, like they've for years have had 16 core desktop consumer CPUs, and those have 32 threads. And those are typically the ones that big boy gamers will buy. So
Right.
I don't know about Bedrock if that uses multiple cores, because my brother was talking about Java,
Right.
because they're completely
Java's a bit
separate.
older.
So yeah, but
And a bit less optimized.
yeah, Java actually runs better than Bedrock on PC. I believe if I remember my brother right.
I remember people talking about how Bedrock is so smooth compared to Java.
I don't know.
I think it's vice versa.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really matter. But like,
yeah,
just and And part of the problem is Bedrock was originally designed from a phone, like from
designed for
Minecraft
mobile.
Pocket Edition.
Yep.
Well, it was designed for everything, but it was designed from something designed for a phone. Phones that were, meant for 60 FPS
And fundamentally,
and all
the
these
game
things.
is designed to be compatible with a phone as well as a console. So obviously, it has to kind of limit itself so that it can be cross-compatible from console to phone.
Yeah, and that's a thing that like a lot of people like Legacy for. It was meant for each hardware device,
Exactly.
and
So
so
it was optimized for each piece
pound
of hardware
for
that you were running it
pound,
on.
it ran better, because that's just how it works.
And the
It's
game mechanics
maker.
were better optimized. Biggest thing for me is Enderman. I hate how Enderman teleport away every time you hit them, but that's just for mobile players.
Yeah.
Genuinely, they only did that for the sake of mobile players.
The thing is, like, how many times can Minecraft sort of reboot its engine, Like, we have Java and Bedrock right now. Legacy, it's its own separate thing. Pocket Edition is its own separate thing. Like, how many more can you do? Like, I would love, like I said, I would love if you just copy and pasted Minecraft into a modern engine, modern custom-made engine,
Right.
And just gave us that, I would love it.
But because the game would just simply be better.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Because it would
It's just such an old game that, like,
Yeah.
even the things that we take for granted in newer games it isn't possible in that engine. Biggest one I think of, and the one that I've been harking on forever, but there's really nothing you can do about it, is LODs, right? Level of detail scaling, right? Because you don't need to render every single block at full texture quality, right? 16 by 16 pixels of perfect quality. That is a waste of textures, right? If there's a block 200 blocks away, you can't see each and every one of those
you can
pixels.
do
You just see the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just see the colors, right? Whenever you're looking at a dirt
And
block
it's not
that's
even
across the
just
map.
that. Like, for instance, anti-aliasing. You only get one.
Yeah, the aliasing.
You only get one. Dude, do you know how many different types of anti-aliasing there are?
Yeah.
There's like 8 main ones used. Like, not all
And who knows
games
how
will use
many.
all 8.
Yeah.
But, like, we only get 1 in Minecraft. Other games could get easily, like, 4. And they're all
I will
very
say that
different.
Minecraft's anti-aliasing is relatively sufficient, I'd say.
Well, I mean,
I remember
about
in
it,
Legacy, everything looked so jagged and pixelated.
Well,
Of course,
I think
was on a, like,
that's
barely 1080p
that's
monitor,
mostly
720p
for
monitor.
that's mostly because of the low internal resolution.
Yeah.
That is making like if they had a native Legacy for PS5 and it's at 4K, you would not be seeing that many
I'm talking
problems.
about Legacy, like old
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Legacy, old
I'm with
Legacy,
you, I'm with
back
you,
on
yeah.
the PS4 original type shit, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no,
maybe new
it's-
Legacy is better, but back then it looked awful. The game genuinely did look pretty bad, but it was fun.
Yeah. But like if there was like a native Legacy one just running at 4K, like you would not really be seeing that. Because again, like to my knowledge, Minecraft is just running at 1080p even on PS5.
Yeah.
And
But yeah, you can't change anything.
It
about
doesn't look great.
no matter what you do.
You
can
can't even
unlock your frames now.
You can't even change the resolution on desktop on Bedrock.
Really?
Yeah. It just
That's just Bedrock, I guess.
it does whatever your monitor is doing. So you could easily do 4K in Bedrock on PC.
Yeah.
Perhaps even 8K if you have a 4K display or an 8K display. And you may be thinking like, well, yeah, duh. But one, you can't change it yourself if you want to lower it below your monitor. 2, there's something called downsampling, which is where you render your game at a higher resolution, and then you sort of combine the pixels to be a lower resolution, but with the detail of that higher resolution mostly intact.
Yeah.
So that's what like my phone does basically. They call it super sampling, I believe. Or no, pixel binning. So
Super samples.
So, my phone's main camera can do 48 megapixels photos, but you have to activate that specifically. Normally, it'll still use 48 megapixels, but it'll pixel bin them to 12 megapixels. So it'll take every 4 pixels and combine them into what they call a super pixel. And you
Which is
can
one
get
pixel with like. What do you mean by combine though? Like what is combining? Combine like the color data.
yeah, just all the data from it. You combine that to make it 1 pixel. So it is a low resolution, but especially with low light, it matters a lot because the thing is like there's phones with 200 megapixels, which look worse than my 48 megapixel. One, that is Apple optimization, fair enough.
I think whenever you get to
but
1080p, like for me personally, 1080p to 2160, there's a noticeable difference. Yeah, sure, it's 2160 smoother, but like anything 1080p or above really is smooth enough to play games on. You won't
yeah,
really.
I mean, like
I think maybe 1440 is kind of the bare minimum for competitive play. Like on Call of Duty, I wouldn't want to really play 1080, although I did for a
I
very
don't know
long
because I
time.
was fine with 1080 for a while, but now that I'm on 2K, like I really like it, but I know
Hmm.
that 4K would be even better. And the biggest thing for me about 4K is like my 4K Blu-rays because like on my PS5, even though I have a 2K monitor, when I'm playing my 4K Blu-rays, it'll just go to 1080p.
Although I
And
will admit, like this game is drastically different
yeah,
between
I mean,
1080p and 4K.
well, no, the thing is,
Drastically.
okay, so the thing is, remember, it doesn't actually do 4K. It does 1800p, and then
Oh.
it upscales to 4K for a 4K display. I mean, even performance mode will do that because the way our displays work is if you had a native 1080p image. Where'd you go?
Only you can answer, Helldiver.
All right, class,
Yeah.
sit down.
It's class time.
So if you had a native 1080p image that's not upscaled, even on my 2K monitor, it would be half the screen because it's taking up 1080 pixels by 1920 pixels on my 1440 by 256 pixel monitor.
Mm-hmm.
So for everything that's less than native resolution, you have to do some sort of upscaling, no matter what it is. That's just how it works.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, like that's and that's kind of a big problem with like the PS4 Pro, because at the time the industry was moving to 4K displays, and so Sony wanted a 4K PS4. But the thing is, it cannot play 4K Blu-rays.
I can't stand down here because that guy's gonna
Yeah.
be trying to talk to me.
So it can't play 4K Blu-rays, which is really stupid because that would have really helped.
You know, it'd
Not
be
only-
amazing
Huh?
if we had this conversation while we were both floating through space.
No.
I'd have to get one of my friends to, like kick me out
No.
there.
But it would have helped the format of 4K Blu-ray a lot
Mhm.
because there would be like 20 million more 4K Blu-rays out there, players out there, and it would have helped the PS4 Pro because it would have given it more utility. Because even an Xbox One S and obviously the One X can play 4K Blu-rays.
Mhm.
So it's so stupid that Sony let their competitor get that on them, So yeah.
What's another game we could talk about? Daisy.
No.
God.
Man, if we talk about DayZ, our conversation's going to be rendered in like 900p
Yeah.
at like 45 frames per second. You know, some
Yeah.
some PS5 games render at like a 900p. Like, I think the Brothers Tales of Two Sons remake, that runs at like 900p for performance mode. And that's so it does not look like it should run that low. Like, it looks good, don't get me wrong, but it does not look that good. Like, for 900p, like, I don't know, man. I'm just thinking. And that's also the problem with this generation. Like, basically no game runs at the promised 4K. Like, the PS4 Pro, nothing ran at actual 4K. Like, Last of Us Remastered got PS4 Pro enhanced.
Uh-huh.
That runs at 1800p. You know, like, that's not 4K. That's a fair bit away from 4K. You know,
Like, it's close, but you know.
yeah, it's basically
okay.
halfway. It's more halfway than almost there, actually, between 1080p and 4K.
2160. I mean, it's a 3.
Wait, no, isn't it
300
2560?
difference.
Isn't no? I'm tripping. Sorry, I'm tripping.
4K
You're right.
21.
It's
Yeah.
2160. I thought it was 2560. I'm tripping. So yeah, you're right.
2560 is like the vertical of 8K or something like that.
No, 8K is like 3 something. But anyway, so yeah, you're right. My bad.
So yeah, it's close and it
Close
probably looks
enough.
fine, but
But like, no, and now we're getting games that are running at so low resolutions. Like, it's, I get it from the developer's perspective. Like, if the hardware can't do it, they can't do it. You know, that's not their fault. It's Sony's fault, and also Microsoft, because even though Microsoft has the more powerful console, like, by a fair bit, sort of, some games run actively worse on Series X than PS5, even though it is more powerful than the PS5. We were just promised, you know, like, on the box, it says 4K 120, and fine enough, I guess they didn't say, you know, 4K and 120 at the same time, but, like,
yeah, it's more like 4K or 120.
not
Pretty much with
even.
everything.
Barely anything is running at
Yeah.
native 4K, even at graphics
even
mode.
that's false advertising because it
And,
isn't actually 4K,
like,
and hardly
nothing-
anything's lost
like,
120.
If you
Nothing's
take
lost
away
120.
Call of Duty games, there's like 6 games that run at 120.
Locked, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well,
even just like in general,
no, not
very
even,
few
because like
games run 120.
Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake got native PS5 versions, and they have 120 hertz modes, but they more so run at like 100 hertz or 100 FPS, which is, if you have VRR, is a lot better than 60. I'll definitely grant you.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we were promised, you know, if not at 4K, 120, you know, and you know we don't get so.
120?
So maybe with, you know, the PS5 Pro, will that promise may be kept a bit, but again, like I told you,
Oh no, then they'll just say
Like-
8K when it isn't actually 8K.
oh shoot, like I said, it's rumored to have like a 45% more performant GPU,
Yeah, exactly.
but only
Well,
a
that-
10% more performant CPU, and without any increased cache or anything, it's not going to do that much better. Now,
Even with
there
the
are
extra
rumors
capability.
of a Sony upscaler, their own PlayStation Super Resolution.
Oh, okay.
So that might do it, but again, that's not native.
Mhm.
And another thing is, again, rumors, the PS5 Pro won't have more RAM, more RAM than you know, the PS5. It rumors again, it will have like 1.6 gigabytes more available to developers for games. So technically, it'll have more, but it's still 16 gigs. They just get more of that 16 gigs. So, like, again, that's sort of a problem. Because if you're trying to push, because you're right, and a lot of people have said that they're probably going to want to push like 8K. If you want 8K, you generally have higher textures, higher quality textures and stuff, so you need more RAM. But it doesn't have more RAM, it just has more RAM available, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
Have you seen the like tech demo, like trailer things from Bohemia on the Nfusion, I think Nfusion 4 or whatever it's called?
No, because
They did some trailers back in 2022, 2021, and needless to say, the graphics, like, you can't notice LODs loading in. Textures are, like, even the smallest of textures, like cobblestone paths, even like cobblestone paths, those textures aren't flat. They have parallax occlusion mapping. And the cracks in between the rocks will fill up with water, right? You know, quote unquote, fill up with water.
yeah, that's not getting on console for at least 2 generations, trust.
Yeah.
But PC, yeah, I mean,
Mud
that's
will
fine.
look more wet after rain, dirt will look more wet after rain,
Oh,
grass will
baby.
look more wet after rain.
Oh, bye. But, yeah, but, so, the thing is, like, I think the gaming industry needs to adopt this way of thinking. Poor performance versus bad, or low performance versus bad performance. There's a difference. A low performance is, it's trying its best. The hardware's trying its best. The developers tried their best. Like, they're actually doing all they can, and it's just not getting it. So you gotta wait for more powerful hardware. It is what it is,
Yeah,
you know.
like this game, it's dropping frames sometimes.
Yeah. Bad performance is you're not taking advantage of your hardware. The developers didn't do all they could. That's bad performance, and you know, it's performing badly. They could be the same FPS, but there is a major difference.
And of course, you can't always blame the developers. I think it really comes down
What do
to,
you
like,
mean? Of
developers.
course I can.
I think it comes down to development size. Like, whenever you have a team like Activision of literally upwards of 2,000 people, or close to 2,000 people,
Yeah,
there's
no.
no excuse. There's
Yeah.
no fucking excuse. The game needs to
And-
be perfect upon release. For
And the
2,000
thing is,
people,
to be
yeah.
fair, Call of Duty games are usually pretty good on release.
Pretty okay.
Like
usually
obviously
kinda
there's
buggy.
bugs, and
And
but that's
recently,
just,
the
that's how it works.
graphical like fidelity of them has been just ugly. Like recently,
Really?
the games have, yeah, seriously.
I don't
Call
know,
of Duty,
man.
Modern
I
Warfare
saw-
2 is uglier than Modern Warfare 1, in my opinion.
I don't know, because I saw a well, to be fair, you might have been on the
Colors
120
are
hertz.
washed out, and
Well, okay, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
but I
I
saw
ran
on
120,
PC. I saw maxed out for Modern Warfare 3. They did a comparison between a real life city in the Netherlands and the same, basically like literally the same location in Modern Warfare 3. And literally, sometimes I thought Modern Warfare 3 looked better. Now, to be fair, it is cranked out on the best performing PC, so I'll grant you. But literally, dude, it looks so good. It's crazy.
like,
But-
and there's also the what's it called? Fucking Ubisoft. Ubisoft has no excuse for making buggy ass games. Every year they've come up with a game which is awful, buggy,
Well,
and absolute
Anthony, I
cash
think you need
grab.
to shut up, okay? They made the first quadruple A game. I forget the name of it because that's how stupid and useless and irrelevant it is now. It was their
What
new
was it
pirate
about?
game.
What was it about?
I don't.
Oh, that one? Yeah. My friend Skull and Bones or something.
Skull and
like
Bones, yeah. Dude, it literally ran, I think, at like 980 or sorry, 900p on the performance mode on consoles, and like, dude, they called it quadruple A. Like, bro, you would not quadruple A. People would shoot up an indie studio if they did something that bad. This is Ubisoft with the quadruple A.
Yeah.
Months after they made Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, which is I haven't played it, and I wouldn't be able to play it maxed out, but it's apparently one of the best looking games ever made, published by Ubisoft, and I think they developed it a bit. and they own the development studio, but that's like sort of new, so it doesn't really count as developed by Ubisoft. But still, so like they make this graphical masterpiece of Avatar, and then
Absolutely shit on a disc and sell it to us and tell us that that's quadruple A. Like, what?
yeah, like bro, they would have been made up fun of so much. Hold
One of my friends bought that game. That's the worst part.
on. Sorry, my barber's time.
Yeah.
He didn't close the door.
Oh, stupid Bojo.
Okay, my headset is all. Okay, hold on.
Did you drop your headset?
No, it's just all messed up in my chair. Okay, well.
Were you like spinning around in circles or something?
No, but I was like moving it, and it's like an office chair, so you know it has the wheels that love.
Is
to
it
eat.
tangled in the wheels?
No, it was under the wheels, but also my headset cable, like the audio jack cable, is really long, so I put it in like the folds between the bottom of the chair and the arm rest to try and tighten it up so it's not all over. But that was getting all. it was just a mess. To be short, it was a mess.
Yeah, I think wired headsets are definitely better than wireless in terms of like audio.
Yeah.
But I can't deal with the wire. They break too easily. No, I just can't do it. Every wired headset I've had broke within like a couple of months just from getting pulled or whatever, right?
Yeah. Just I mean, like you said,
the jacks or the wires are never long enough either.
Well, no, mine's long enough. That's not the problem.
Yeah, mine, every single one I've had was so goddamn short that you would, you know, if you dropped your controller or set your controller down even, you could not keep your controller anywhere away from your body. Like, your controller just had to be on you at all times, and that's...
Probably the best way is, like, a cable that can extend, so kind of like a curled up cable, you know? That can still, like, extend if you want, but it'll retract if it's closer, so it's not, like, all over, you know?
Mm.
But, yeah.
I don't know why pneumatic came to my head. Yes, a pneumatic fucking cable.
What
I
is
know what
that?
you're talking about.
What's a pneumatic cable?
I don't know. I don't think that's a thing. Pneumatic would mean, like, air pressurized, like, piston.
No, you're onto something. You're onto something there, buddy.
I mean, unless we can somehow figure out a way to send data via hydraulic pressure. Or air pressure, my bad. Can air be compressed? I forget.
Yes?
Yeah, air can be compressed. Water can't. Water is that thing that can't be compressed.
Water can be compressed.
Dude, you realize that water, like hydraulic presses, are literally just water being pressurized to the point where it can crush, like, you know, multiple tons. Like, it can crush steel. It has
but it can still be
force.
compressed.
Marginally, probably, yeah.
Yeah, so we agree it can be compressed.
I mean,
that's
say
how compression
farming
works.
Implements. Well, the farming implements, for instance, you know how the wings of like a cultivator or whatever lift up in Farming Simulator or whatever? You fold and unfold it, or you lift it off the ground or lower it to the ground.
I'm not a farmer.
That's that.
I'm not a farmer.
That is hydraulic fluid. That is effectively water.
Nah, for real?
Being used to lift multiple tons of machinery.
Yeah. And water can be compressed. We agree on this.
Probably. I don't know. Everything I've read says
I'm
water
making you
cannot really be
question your
compressed.
whole life right now.
I mean, I can look it up. I have a computer next to me. I can
I'll
turn it on, or a laptop more accurately. Turn it on and be like, yo, is water compressible? And like, how compressible is water if it's compressible? You know what I mean? Like, if water is compressible, how compressible?
So, yeah, generally speaking, it's not very compressible, but it can be compressed.
Water is essentially incompressible.
That's
yeah.
what I just said. Did you just turn on your whole PC just
Not a
to
PC,
say
it's a
this?
laptop.
Do you know what PC stand for? Personal computer. That's a personal computer.
Yeah,
Now
I
I will
guess,
shoot you.
but whenever I hear PC, I think of a box on the floor.
You're a box on the floor.
Hey, that's not nice.
A nice box. That's great at gaming. You're a PS5. Grabs your cheeks. You are a PS5. What are you looking up now? I just hear a click at intervals of like 3 seconds. Well, now it's sped up. What are you doing? That better not be racism over a 6. I'm streaming.
It's not racist.
That sounds racist.
Moje tata, složena si srata. Moje tata, složena si srata.
Look at my cape.
Se potrudite, paga sudite.
Anthony.
Se potrudite, paga sudite.
Anthony.
Yeah, what?
Look at my cape.
Доводика сосуда, немени комода, доводика сосуда. Oh, that's a cool cape.
No, like the wind. Look, see?
Oh yeah, there's magically wind in this place. I don't know how.
Well, there's probably air ducts someplace.
I
'Cause
guess.
it's coming from where I'm facing.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get off because my sister's over. So, we're gonna do
What?
stuff. My sister's over, so we're gonna do stuff. So, I'm gonna get off.
Oh, I was hoping we play some DayZ, but that's alright, man.
I mean, we're gonna be also doing stuff tomorrow, but Thursday I should be all open. So, yeah.
Alright.
Mhm.
Hug.